9, 8, 7.
You're out there with the spaceman, Gary Bell, on Talk Radio for Guys, Mojo Radio, AM 640.
You think I'm out there? What about this guy they call Bill Gates and the Microsoft Corporation? You're going to hear some stuff about Microsoft Corporation in the next few minutes that's just going to absolutely, unequivocally prove to you once and for all this Microsoft domination has got evil intent behind it. Not only just the evil intent, but it is bound and determined to be part of the New World Order that is going to enslave us all. And right now they can read every single message that you get, every single message that you print, every single site that you visit. They have your number. Just about every machine in the world has got the Microsoft system software installed. And if they don't, they run applications from Microsoft. But very few people know the true story behind the rise of Microsoft. And even fewer suspect the terrible cosmic secrets that are concealed inside the facade of this gargantuan software company. In the Object Linking and Embedding 2.0 Programmer's Reference, there's this very serious term. It's on page 78, second paragraph, starts with a sentence. In the aggregation model, this internal communication is achieved through coordination with a special instance of linking interface known as the controlling unknown of the aggregate. Did you catch that? The words controlling unknown. I think it's a very interesting choice of words. It's a view from space on Mojo Radio. I'm coming right back with the incredible truth of Microsoft, My Doom virus, and a possible attack on Groundhog Day that could be a day of infamy far worse than 9/11. Talk Radio for Guys, Mojo Radio, AM 640, The Spaceman.
The opinions... Weeknights at 7 on Talk Radio for Guys, the home of the Leafs. Mojo Radio, AM 640.
Guys, wait a minute, Mojo Radio? I don't know. Did we get this guy's ship?
I'm a guy that calls Spades. Talk Radio for Guys, Mojo Radio, AM 640. It's My Doom virus. Interesting choice of words to describe that too. My Doom. I just told you about a small little paragraph in a programmer's reference manual that speaks about a controlling unknown. And it is not the most intuitively obvious term for what it's describing, which is a database used for implementing an object-oriented data exchange embedding system. But this choice of words, controlling unknown, is the words unknown superiors, used by a lot of occult societies. And that includes the strict observance Masonic Lodge, whose members are known as the Illuminati. A connection with Adam Weishaupt's order. Unknown superiors are the words that refers to non-corporeal or superhuman agencies in command of secret societies or mystery cults. I'm talking about demons that are known as the inner head of an order or an organization, as opposed to the outer head, who is human. You get it? Unknown superior, the inner head. The outer head, the human. Organizations that claimed or were claimed to be commanded by unknown superiors include Ordo Templi Orientis of Aleister Crowley, the head warlock of Europe when he was alive, and the Knights Templar, whose inner head was a being that is etched in your head right now, Baphomet. He is, his image of his face is in your mind. It's been put in there. Because that was the face that was airbrushed into the smoke of one of the World Trade Center towers after it was hit. Do you recall the picture? Of course you do. It's etched on everyone's mind in this mind-controlling system that we're in. Baphomet. Besides words controlling unknown, another hint at the secrets behind Microsoft is the fact that Microsoft Windows has a unit of 5 window device contacts. 5 is an odd number for that kind of an application. It's neither a power of 2 nor 1 less than a power of 2. Adam Weishaupt's discovery of the law of 5s and the Necronomicon, which is a sorcerer's spell book, is an obvious connection to that. Very few people, for sure, know how many buildings there are even in the Microsoft campus in Redmond, Washington. No maps of the entire facility are even known to exist. Some Microsoft employees put the estimate of the buildings at 6. They don't even know how many buildings there are. Some even say just 3 buildings in the Microsoft campus headquarters in Redmond, Washington. And an Australian newspaper were quoted as claiming that there were actually 22 buildings. And that part is partly true. But there's another building that's hidden from the public and even from Microsoft employees. The 23rd building. Or as it's called on the campus, Building 7. It's a pentagram shape. Its exact location is known only to a very few people. Bill Gates is one. I believe. This building is only accessible, they say, somewhere inside the Microsoft campus by a secret passage. Figures, doesn't it? A back door that no one knows about. And that back door is already on your computer and my computer. It's buried in the Internet Explorer. These My Dooms and blasters are smokescreens, covers, when all the while they're fiddling with our lives in the Internet Explorer. That's why you have to keep going to them to get the patches to fix up Blaster. So big. And now my doom. They can do what they want when they want at will. And are they going to will it in the next 48 hours? This is their first High Witches Sabbat holiday. You call it Groundhog Day. It's in fact a pagan ritual worship 2-day holiday that requires human blood sacrifice. Back to the secret passage building. On the Redmond, Washington, Microsoft campus. What's inside this 5-sided building isn't known, but it is believed that the contents are supernatural. You laugh. You think, I'm out there. There was a similar 5-sided building in Nazi Germany. And this Pentagon building was carefully kept hidden from the public. And one school of thought is that building number 22 or number 7 at the Microsoft campus is inhabited by or used to communicate with the inner head or the controlling unknown. Only those few that they're at the very tip of this secret society know the identity of the outer head. I believe it's Bill Gates. I believe he's a high initiate of the conspiracy, and not just a figurehead whose purpose is to divert attention. I believe it is actually Bill Gates as the outer head. A benign, kind of bland guy, isn't he? The man is being knighted very shortly. And the Queen doesn't lay a sword on someone's shoulders just because they made a few bucks. They have put this man at the top of the world's wealthiest man list. And he gets his knighthood for services to global enterprise. The recommendation that he receive that honor was made by the Chancellor Gordon Brown. Buckingham Palace announced it when Bill Gates spoke at a conference on advancing enterprise, organized by Chancellor Gordon Brown. This guy's worth an estimated $40 billion. Microsoft is described as an evil empire. Other Americans, by the way, to receive the KBE include George Walker Bush, Rudy Giuliani, who covered up all of the evidence of the 9/11 terrorist attack and made sure that all of that steel was shipped out of the country in a quick hurry. Steven Spielberg, the guy that's bringing you the Mars pictures right now from Flagstaff, Arizona, has also gotten the honor. And Alan Greenspan, the Federal Reserve Bank chairman, who has been manipulating the American economy and deep-sixing it for a few years now. By the way, Greenspan was another speaker at that particular conference. By the way, this event got Tony Blair a little upset and his close circle of friends. They knew nothing about it until just a couple of weeks ago. People that attended this conference were guys like Mervyn King, the governor of the Bank of England, Jean-Claude Trichet, president of the European Central Bank, Sir Terry Leahy, chief executive of Tesco, and Lord Brown,